What the fuck? What? What?
What's up, folks? Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Last stream, I went a little bit quackers, and today I plan on finishing the job. Before we do that, we have some trivia from Dendorado. This sort of came in as a surprise. This is trivia all about my survey videos. The ranking popularity videos, the three of them that I put out over the last year. Hard to believe that I did three of them in a calendar year. That was kind of the whole vibe of 2025 and the last half of 2024. But here we go. Dendrado's got 18 or 16 questions about them, so a little bit of a shorter one, but that's good because I need all the time I can get to finish up my quackery. Let's get the code on screen. I've never stayed awake long enough to see the ends of those. Great. Hopefully, maybe Dendorado hasn't either, and all the questions are about like the first 20 minutes. I'll play this, but I think if I'm in the top 5, I will recuse myself from the results because I know it matters a lot to everybody. The spreadsheet matters a lot to me. That's like one of the first things I do when stream is done. I'm like, babe, hold on. I have to update the Blooket spreadsheet. Fruitoon got 4 points. I have to put that down. I'm gonna try not to dox myself today. Chari, you're dead to me. You're absolutely beneath the earth to me right now. What the hell? Get in. Merry Doxmas. Good news. Video out tomorrow. Kind of got done ahead of schedule by a little bit. It is, of course, if you're not aware, how would Sora rank all of his friends? It's, yeah, that's why. Yeah. I'm thinking tomorrow, what do you think? 3, 4 p.m.? It's a Friday. Maybe a little early release. I usually go, I feel like it's usually like a 5, but maybe like a 3 or 4. I think it's going to be controversial. I think it might be my most disliked video ever. But it's a very brave video, It's very brave, and I did think really hard about it. So it is up now for the 2 and 3 tier patrons. Like I said, there's not much that I have for that middle tier that differentiates it from the first tier. But that's one of them. They get the main regular pad essential videos a day early. G can confirm it was brave. I think if you trying to think. I think if you have a sense of humor, I think maybe you won't be so mad. But we'll see. I will admit there's one major mistake in it, and if I were to change it, I would have to like rearrange a lot. But I have Baymax above Mike and Sully, and it should be reversed. Buffoon pointed that out in the comments. I was like, you know what? It's not often that I get a comment and I'm like, that person is completely correct. Because I'm usually right. But that this time, I was totally wrong. I think my logic was that, okay, Sora and Baymax get like one-on-one time during the Dark Baymax fight. But I don't think that's enough to put him above Mike and Sully. So, Pat went up to the CEO of Square Enix Company and said, I want to make history, and that's what this was. It's true. It's true. They escorted me off the premises, but I did make history. That's true. That's a good point. I didn't bring that up in the video, but Sora did never ask to adopt Mike or Sully. So, maybe I'm right, actually. Maybe if it was actually full of shit. No Dream Eaters? I don't know. Because, like, they can't talk, I guess. they can't communicate beyond, animal instinct. So, even Marshmallow has a couple of words to say. Impulse dyeing their hair. What color, Dot? What color, Oma Sorbet? Your full government name. Me when I'm 15 years old and asked to adopt 2 grown men who have already adopted a child. Yeah, does that make Boo, if Sora were to adopt Mike and Sully, would that make Boo his granddaughter? Not the legal name. Oh my god, Han, don't be rude. Just because Dot wants to make their hair blue and green doesn't mean you have to throw up all over the place. Alright. Oh, I wish I had on my computer. I only have it on my phone. That that screen cap of that like blonde white lady going, "You deranged, progressive fucking animals." That's what I would post right now to the Dot hair dyeing news. Okay. This is... Actually, I think there's some typing in this. I forgot to say. I think it's only a little bit. Maybe like a couple of questions, so... You know, if it makes or breaks it for you, you can switch your device, but... Okay, wait. Chara, get in. I'm gonna get into on my desktop so I can type easy. Play.blooket.com. Also, Yosh, thank you so much for the 29 months. That's my age, but as months. Meh. Man, when I was 29 months, I was having a good time in life, I have to say. I would say if I had to rank the years, I mean, this year, personally, for me, has been nice. But after that, it's probably like 1998. That was a good one. I still poop my pants sometimes, I think, though. I guess I'll be your votes, Patty. Oh, that's not the code. 590542. All those videos have your votes in parentheses. Get my giraffe. Damn, no Cyrus. All right, thank you, Cyrus. Is Chara in? Bum bum bum. Let's see. Where's Chara? Chara. Okay. Here we go. This is by Dendorado, regular Pat survey videos trivia. Let's get it. See how much I know about my own stuff. Oh, that would be this. Which of these videos released first? The most popular Kingdom Hearts characters, worlds, or battles? I wonder if it all blends together for you. It is indeed characters, then worlds, then battles. They are in release order. Characters, I want to say, was like in October of last year, maybe? Number 2. Maybe September? Well, which one has the most views? Same options. I would just think by the nature of it being first and having more time, it would be the characters. Yeah. Probably gets a little less views with each entry, if I had to guess. So, number 3. Again, you would think, but maybe not. You know, at the last second, I went for the battles just because it's so long, and I feel like there might have been a more direct call to action in that one. I don't know if I really asked people to like the other ones. But yeah, interesting that this is probably the least viewed of the 3 so far, but the most liked, which probably should speak well to its you know, health over time. Number 4. Oh, of course. Which of these characters received only 1 vote in the most popular characters video? Yeah, I made a bit of a meal out of Elsa only getting 1 vote. The same amount of votes as, you know, random Prismals and joke characters, things just aren't in Kingdom Hearts. I think Tamaship actually got, I want to say at least 3, maybe 4. Gaston, I can't remember if he got anything, and did Pot Centipede? I know in the Battles video he didn't, but as a character, I'm not sure. Number 5. Which of these worlds received only 1 vote in the most popular Kingdom Hearts Worlds video? Union Cross Beast Castle, Dark Road Wonderland, BBS Mysterious Tower, or Calm Neverland? I know this for a fact. Yeah, because Dark Road Beast Castle got no votes, and then Union Cross Beast Castle got just the 1. So, no one likes Beast Castle. Alright, number 6. Oh, small typo here. Which of these battles received only one vote in the most popular battles video? Roxas versus Vivi, Data Sora versus Trickmaster, Sora versus the Purple Crocodile. Yeah, Trickmaster and Recoded actually got a couple of votes, maybe even double digits. Sora versus the Purple Crocodile is the tiny snippet of VCast footage from the trailer for the game, and it's from the Wonderland world, which is Lost Media, so a bit of a goof one there. Also, Crash is fighting Sephiroth, and Sora is fighting Roxas. What the fuck is going on? Let's get that mod. Let's get the... Oh, I get it. It's like Lion Sora over... Or Spyro over Lion Sora. I was like, how the fuck did they make that work? That would be how. Number 7. Oh, is it present tense or past tense? I don't know if it's present or past tense. I think it's past tense. No, it's not. I got it wrong. I said the rock that killed Goofy. The rock that kills Goofy. I can't believe X amount of you voted for this. That was a joke I had in the first video and the third video. Fuck. Good job to Crow, Glow, and RHG. Number 8. This. I was like, did he vacation here as a baby and doesn't fully remember? Twilight Town and Calm, Country of the Musketeers and Dream Drop, Mirage Arena and BBS, or Daybreak Town and Union Cross? Yeah, me talking about why Twilight Town shows up in Chain of Memories, because, you know, all the worlds are based on Sora memories. So I was like, well, how could this be? Was he here as a child and just forgot? Number 9. Oh, this. Shout out in particular to that little wall running sequence. I think that's pretty cool. Is this a wall busting through a wall? I wish the bricks were made of Kool-Aid, though. The KH1 secret ending, Envy versus Aced, Sora versus Rinsler, or Sora versus Xemnas. Yeah, talking about the one battle from back cover, Envy versus Aced, there's a segment where they're wall running in Daybreak Town. Number 10. Not in the top 10, this person. Although I'm a little surprised that this other person's in the 10 as well. Yeah, I was between Naminé and Ventus, but I feel like I remember Ven being like maybe 13 to 11. Naminé's top 10? I think she beat Kairi. I know Riku was 3rd. Very narrow between Riku and Sora. Had I closed the survey like a little bit earlier or later, I think it could have swapped. So it was Roxas, Sora, Riku, and then I think it was it Xion in 4th? Or was it Aqua? Xion was 4th in battles. But Naminé in top 10, that's pretty crazy. Good for her. Number 11, Aqua 4th, yeah, that makes sense. Not a top 10, gotta be this. What's not a top 10 world? Skull Kylum, Caribbean, Timeless River, or Toy Box. And you know Destiny Islands was 10th, so you can work from there. If I recall, yeah. Toy Box and the Caribbean were the only 2 KH3 worlds in the top 10. Timeless River, I would think, was around like 8. I don't even know if Scala was like top 20, to be honest, but it could be. I like Scala. Number 12. This. Know for a fact. What game is this? Is this like Alien Isolation? That was actually on my Christmas list from my mom. She was begging to get me any video games, so I was like, I don't know, people like that one. Yeah, the Guardians versus the Replicas. I feel like that one was just harder to like recall because it's like so weird in terms of its structure. But it still did really well in terms of a fight that's a bit unorthodox. Lingering Will, I'm so glad Yozora beat Lingering Will because it just so deserves to. But I think this was like 6th maybe. Riku Ansem, I want to say, was 3rd. And Xion and Days was 4th. 13. What's up, Lance? Oh, okay, I actually remember this because I worked on it forever, so I know for a fact that this character got 13 votes. Good luck to the rest of you. Patty Pat! Han, 1 to 50. Bam, bam, bam. Also, Dot is still yellow. Good job, one other person. Yeah, I remembered because I feel like it kicks off with Ariel because I said Mermaid kicking off the 13 vote group. You have Guard Armor, Comery Bat, Rhyme, and Zach are your other options. That was me and Crow. 14. 17 for the number, got it. Who did I share a group with? I think it was this group. I got 16 votes in the character video. And I think I tied with the Soldier, the White Mushroom, and Shiki. Pretty good company. 2 solid, heartless designs, and Shiki. You know, I think Shiki was the least popular of the 2E crew, though. So, besides Mr. Mew. I did beat Mr. Mew. Clayton did do better. Clayton crushed me. Are you kidding me? In fact, all of these crushed me. These other 3 options, which, by the way, I was not, you know, I played the noise for if you voted for me. But thanks for the support. I appreciate it. 15. Oh, by far. Which of these videos is the longest? Most popular characters, worlds, or battles? Yeah, I won't say in case it's a question if it's the shortest video, but by a long shot, battles is the longest. 4 hours. Longest scripted video on the channel. 16. Last question. Of course I crushed him. Oh, of course. Kind of gave this away earlier, but, you know, how would you not remember? Or how could you not even just get it from context clues? Any of the 3 winners of these videos. And honestly, one guy applies to both, to 2 videos. You know something, Petsune Miku? I was thinking about KH1 the other day and thought about how well placed the fire spell is at the start of the game. Doesn't really match up with the guard armor, but you do see Leon use the fire spell in your fight with him. That's true. And he used it the exact same way Sora does. Yeah, it's a good stuff. I like it. I don't know if Leon has an MP bar or if it's just like an innate part of his weapon. I would assume the latter, but it's still cool. Yes, Hall of Ashen wins the world video, Roxas wins the characters, and Sora versus Roxas wins the battle. So I just typed Roxas, so that'll get you either of those. All right. In third, it's Soup and Surveys. In second, it's Crow. I think Crow's probably at first. Yeah. I did work a long time on these videos, so makes sense. Congratulations to Crow. And second is Soup. In third, about 44%. In third is Chara. That's why you gotta play Chara. In fourth, Toughster McGee. In fifth, RHG. And for our top 10, Bizaga in sixth, Sheldon Sights in seventh, Nort Report in eighth, Vidin in ninth, and Lordy in 10th. Thank you to Dendorado for making this for us. That'll, once again, clear up our schedule, so we'll probably be pulling a double feature again on Saturday, unless anyone wants to submit. And I have a kazoo to play before we... And of course, I forgot the fucking hurdle again. I gotta just make that part of my pre-stream routine again. It used to be for a long time, and then we stopped doing them. There we go. Alright, 17 was the number for Hans Zoo. Right in the middle of some Christmas songs. That is Boom 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 by Venga Boys, 1998. God, have you ever seen the video? I don't know if it's like in England or Ireland, but there's like a car blasting this song, and then just like a bunch of men just like, they just flood the area and start dancing and like jumping on the car. It's kind of magical. It's like, oh, this is kind of nice. Kind of scary if you think about it, but nice in a way. Let's file that away. Right beneath Blue Dabba D. What a year. All right, and then let's get this hurdle by Aid 1043. Sounds like a Frozen Wonderland to me, right? Or no. No. Wait, yes? Frozen Wonderland, right? Not the Eternal Winter version. No. Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's the battle one. I always get them mixed up. It's Miracle on Ice. Bitch! Yeah, whatever. Cringe! Okay, with that, we're gonna finish going quackers. Goodbye, Bob people.